Wagwan brethren, welcome to the channel. Today we're checking out one of the GOATs, Scorsese, Goodfellas. Heard a lot about this one. I am aware it's gonna be some organized crime, maybe some mafia stuff. I don't know. I recently checked out Shutter Island and that movie absolutely broke my mind. If you want to check that out, it's on the channel. I have over 50 plus movies on the channel. You can check that out. There's even way more on Patreon if you want to check that out. All right. Let's get into Goodfellas. Let's see what this movie talking about.
Jimmy, did I hit something?
You ran.
Is it flat?
Uh-oh.
No.
You better pull over and see.
Yeah.
Roadkill? Is there something in the trunk? Someone? Hello? This man got a whole machete.
No, still alive. No.
Oh. Dad, he already dead.
I always wanted to be a gangster.
Hey, yo. I'm like, this man's already dead.
Being a gangster was better than being president of the United States.
A word?
Nobody ever called the cops.
I'm sure even the cops knew what's up.
Tony Cicero,
The boss.
the boss over everybody in the neighborhood.
Hey, Paulie.
Paulie might have moved slow, but it was
That's
only
the
because
boss.
Paulie didn't have to move for anybody.
Paulie.
Spoiled lazy.
Bye, Dad. Bye. Say goodbye to Bye, Henry. Watch how you cross.
Family life.
To my mother, that was the answer to all her prayers. I was the luckiest kid in the world.
You ditching school?
I knew everybody and everybody knew me. Would toss me their keys and let me park their Cadillac. Little kid, I can't even see over this, and I'm parking Cadillacs. Minds about my job at the cab stand. Then was supposed to be a part-time job, but nearly full-time. That's all I wanted to do. I belonged. I was treated like a grown-up. Every day I was learning to score. I was living in a fantasy.
That's all he always wanted as a kid, so I see why he definitely gravitated towards it.
My father was always pissed off. He was pissed that my kid brother Michael was in a wheelchair, us living in such a tiny house.
Why don't you tell me about this?
He probably found out about it.
Says you haven't been there in months.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Golly.
He knew what went on at that cab stand. Have to take a beating. By then, I didn't care.
I was just gonna say.
Can't make any more deliveries.
Everything out.
Might kill me. Look.
Mm-hmm.
That in dead kid?
No,
How about him?
that's the guy.
Get him.
Oh, they're trying to recruit? Person who messed with him?
From that school to that kid's house comes directly here. You understand?
No more letters from school. In fact, no more letters from anybody.
Wow.
To school after that and pledge allegiance to the flag and sit through good government. Paulie hated phones.
And obviously they're grooming him to be like part of them because he's such a good resource for them. So, because I was wondering why they would go through all that trouble with the postman, but he does good work for them, probably for very cheap too. So they're trying to keep him and have him grow into one of them, I'm guessing.
He wouldn't have one in his house.
You want me to call him back?
He used to get all his calls secondhand. That's all they did. All day long was take care of Paulie's phone calls.
Interesting. Different time back then.
Paulie didn't talk to 6 people. Beef in the numbers. Guys can meet with Paulie to discuss the problem.
Interesting.
He didn't want anybody listening to what he was being told, Paulie, and he got a piece of everything they made.
Organized.
And that's what it's all about, is offer protection for people who can't go to the cops. That's all it is. They're like the police department for wise guys.
All for crooks. Sending him on missions at such a young age.
Our neighbors didn't park in our driveway anymore. At 13, I was making more money than most of the grown-ups in the neighborhood. I mean, I had more money than I could spend. I had it all.
Yeah, there's no leaving this lifestyle. He's already enjoying it way too much.
Kids from the neighborhood carried my mother's groceries all the way home. It was out of respect.
Hi, Mom. What do you think? Look at my shoes. Aren't they great?
You look like a gangster.
Mm-hmm.
I knew Paulie didn't want anybody dying in the building.
You're 8 aprons on this. What the hell's wrong with you?
Wasted. Crazy. He helped the man.
It
Oh,
was when I met the world. It was when I first met Jimmy Conway.
there he is.
28 or 29 at the time, but he was already a legend.
That's an old 29-year-old.
The bartender got 100 just for keeping the ice cubes cold.
Irishman is here to take all your guineas money.
And that's the man he wanted to be like, huh?
But what Jimmy really loved to do? Deal. I mean, he actually enjoyed it. He rooted for the bad guys in the movies.
We know the type.
You know, he was one of the city's biggest hijackers of razor blades, shrimp and lobsters. Shrimp and lobsters were best. They went really fast. I mean, they just gave it up, no problem.
They don't want trouble.
The drivers loved them, good loads, and of course everybody got a piece.
I'll be back. The rest later.
It's all connected.
Say hello to Tommy.
How you doing, Andrew?
He's gonna be working, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Start them young.
Looking good?
And when the cop, Jimmy, what did he do?
Pay them
How you
off.
doing, Joe?
He
Rich?
made them partners.
Okay. You want something?
1 pound, there you go. Here you go, Hank. Thanks a lot.
You know, I'm currently watching The Wire. I just finished season 1, started season 2, and watching The Wire, I'm sure down the line I'll watch a show like The Sopranos as well, because there's just, I know it's messed up, but there's just something fascinating about like organized crime. Because looking from the outside, you think like, or some people would think some of these dudes are idiots and whatnot, but like these are some of the smartest cats like you ever encounter. I mean, watching The Wire, man, dog. I know I'm so late to the party of watching The Wire, but just watching like these cats just outsmart the police, outsmart everybody, like the way they run airtight operations. I'm like, no wonder these dudes never seem to go away, you know? So like seeing how they have everyone paid, even the truck drivers are paid, even the police are paid. It's like, how you stop them, you know? It's crazy.
Get him out of here.
right.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
No, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand.
Or they're getting busted.
Henry Hill. People of the state of New York. Henry Hill.
He's going away.
704162.
Yes, sir, that's me.
First time.
You took your first pinch like a man. The 2 greatest things in life. Look at me.
Loyalty.
And on your friends. Always keep your mouth shut.
Hey, here he is. Here he is. Jerry.
This is crazy. Look how they all proud of him. That is crazy. Yep. You know they're prepping him to be the baddest one of them all. Like, you know they're prepping him to be like the greatest gangster of them all. This is so funny. All of them came to court freaking clapping. Yeah.
Oh, you broke it, Jerry.
Look at this. Prepping him for a life of crime. Is this him growing up? Yep. Good casting too. For
When I grew up, there was cargo moving through Idlewild Air, steal every bit of it. And they would tip us off about what was coming in and what was moving out. To us, it was better than Citibank.
Wild.
Just stole my truck.
Can you believe that?
Oh.
There was Jimmy, Tommy, and me, Anthony Stabile, Frankie Carbone,
Gajige.
Black's brother, Fat Andy, Frankie the Wop, Freddie No Nose, Sally Balls' brother,
I love the one shot.
Jimmy 2 Times, who got that nickname because he said everything twice, like,
I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
Jimmy 2 times.
No. Take him away. I want him. You know what we do? We'll hang him in the freezer with the meat. How's that?
If we wanted something, we just took it. If anyone complained twice, they never complained again. You didn't even think about it.
I can never hit him.
Right. Such a lifestyle for them.
Don't worry about the alarms. Just gotta find a way to get the key. No problem. I'll take care of it.
His mentor.
Bags of money like this coming in. They run to French money. Send them back here. It's totally untraceable.
Ain't no way.
He just comes in like he's picking up lost baggies with Tommy D.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem at all.
Huh? We're on.
Everybody in their pockets.
You know, you're funny. Stand this, because maybe it's me. I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I'm here to fucking amuse you. It's funny how? How am I funny?
Relax. He's joking, isn't he?
You know how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. It's so funny about me. Tell me what's funny.
They're joking, right?
Get the out of here.
I almost had him. I almost stuttering prick here.
I'm like...
You may fold under questioning.
I thought he was serious there a little bit.
Getting pitched over here. Hey, what do you want?
This guy's worried about you.
Yeah, it's no problem. Tell him to put it on my tab.
That's what I want to talk to you about. You know, the big ones here. 7 G's you owe me. I mean, ain't peanuts.
He got that on him.
You don't make to be out of order. That's be cool embarrassing me in front of my friends, don't know, like mutt. You know the money we spend in this.
I knew it. I knew it. Trigger happy.
What the f are you looking at?
Oh my God.
You're a funny guy.
Uh-oh. He pulled a blicky out.
Hey, you want to laugh this prick last week? Yes. Yeah, all right, for 7.
This is where the meme comes from. There's the meme of him laughing. Kind of like that. That's where the meme comes from. I was looking at the scene with the white suit. I'm like, I recognize this from somewhere. If you know what I'm talking about, like, yeah, there's a meme of him laughing like that.
Before I get to the car, I'm looking over both shoulders. If you tell me what I gotta do, no? What could I do? You know me, I would like to help you out.
Tell them what we talked about. Yeah, come on.
What?
What they talk about?
What do you mean, the restaurant? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What do you want? I don't know nothing about the restaurant business. All I know is to sit down and order the meal. I don't know how to make
Facts.
from me. What am I gonna do? Tommy's a bad kid, he's a bad seed. What am I supposed to do? Shoot him? That wouldn't be a bad idea.
It won't be a bad idea. Better be joking.
Another a few minutes, it could be a stool. That's how often he's in there. That's what you're trying to tell me. You want me to be partner? Yeah, what the you think?
Why does he want to be partner? Is he like for protection or just finances?
Problems, he goes to trouble with the
Gotcha.
bill. He can go to cops, deliveries, Tommy. He can call Paulie.
Makes sense.
With Paulie's money every week, no matter what. Oh, you had a fire? Place got hit by lightning, huh?
Yep, that's the downside.
The bills on the joint's credit. Nobody's gonna pay for it anyway. You move this stuff out the back and sell it at a discount.
Wow.
A case of booze and you sell it for 100. It's all profit.
Shouldn't have done that.
There's nothing left.
Shame.
From the bank or buy another case of booze.
They take it over.
No what, Henry? Who the f asked you anything? At least wait to hear what I'm going to say.
All right, what?
He already knows.
Or the Italians, well, prejudice against Italians.
Ow.
Anyway, she won't go out with me alone. Figure you come along and go out with her girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You knew what? See that?
What is this?
Tomorrow.
Tag team.
A favors for you, don't I? I'm trying to bang this broad. You want to help me out? Let
My man is down bad. He's freaking pissed. So, man, you gonna help me out? Casual conversations like this while the building is burning in front of them. Like he said earlier, like this life for them is like so normal. They don't know anything else outside of it, so they can do whatever they want.
you with your fucking mouth.
And here I am, a backup guy for Tommy.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Let me watch your figure for you.
I couldn't wait to get away. Dinner. When they were having coffee, I had business.
Have some coffee, it'll wake you.
Aww.
I gotta go.
Go where? I mean, we just got... wait a couple of minutes, we'll all leave together. A bunch of hobos staggering out one at a time.
I couldn't stand him.
Poor girl.
Before it was even time to go home, he was pushing me into the car and then pulling me out. It was ridiculous.
What are you on?
He just promised to meet them again on Friday night. We agreed. Of course, when Friday night...
I love that we have another narrator, like from her point of view. I always love movies with good narration. Poor girl, man. She just wanted to come out for a date and he's just being a dick. Not even giving her attention at all. At least try. Damn.
Henry stood me up.
I feel terrible. I don't know where he is. You know, he really liked you, too. You know?
We were a trio.
Stop lying.
Well, I hope it's nothing serious. That's what I'm...
But I made Tommy take me looking.
Oh, she ain't taking no nonsense.
You got some nerves. Nobody does that to me. You are Frankie Valley or some...
Tell him.
Talk about it. Talk to you after what you just did to me.
Thought you were gonna stand me up. Say anything, what do you expect? Let me make it up to you.
I'll think about it.
Weirdo, and I feel he found that attractive. I think he found that attractive. The fact that she came up to him and actually called him out.
I remember, she's screaming on the street, and I mean loud, but she looked good.
I'll think about it. It's gonna cost you, Hill.
I'm gonna make it up.
It's gonna cost you.
Look at them with their toxic.
What?
Quick, you have to cover that cross. My mother sees it. I'd like you to meet my friend Henry Hill.
My daughter says that you're half...
Just the good half.
That sucks. The fact that he had to even say that.
Watch the car from here, then leaving it out of the garage and went quicker that way. You know what I mean?
And they're about to jump the whole line.
I like going this way, better than waiting.
I didn't expect a love story from this.
There you go. What you doing, Gino? Oh, all right, good, good. And you too. Don't you work?
Leave it to Scorsese to have so many long shots, so many one shots in the movie. So dynamic. That's how you know they run the place.
Anthony, right in the front.
Great, great, thanks.
Anything you need, Henry, just so you're waiting for me. I'll be right with you.
Special treatment.
Good, good. How you doing?
Gave them $20 each.
All right.
Told me over there. Where? Over there.
They have that family vibe about them. You don't want to know, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Copacabana is proud to present.
She's suspicious.
How are you all? I'm glad to be here. I take my wife everywhere, but she finds her way home.
Hello?
Dr. Welser is here. Wonderful doctor. Couldn't pay his bill. Gave another 6 months.
Oh, they're here for the money, right? The untraceable cash?
Walked out with $420,000, and we did the right thing. Play his tribute.
Dog.
60,000.
I'm proud of you now. That is a lot of money. Anybody ask you where you got it? You got it in Vegas playing crap. Yeah.
No, no, no.
Dog.
You have to sign for it.
He's so used to using cash.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay, Bruce, how are you?
Okay.
Bruce, this is Henry.
Her ex?
See you around later.
Uh-oh.
Do you know him?
Yeah, lives across the street.
Roses.
My man about to start getting jealous.
The violets are blue. Sugar, my love, but not.
I'm sure she's aware of what he does, but, you know, living that good life, man. Sometimes sometimes people don't speak up until they start seeing trouble ahead.
He was an exciting guy. It was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
He introduced me to everybody. Everybody wanted to be nice to him, and he knew how to handle it.
Until I feel like there's a but coming.
Don't buy wigs that come off at the wrong time. And remember, these are tested against cane winds. me now and come in for a personalized fitting.
Maurice wig.
Please, you know, Jimmy, you borrowed this.
Above the Vig. What am I f***ing nuts?
Conway, he wants his money. Give him his money and let us.
Oh, they're hustling you.
Money for that commercial of yours. You don't get my money.
His wig.
Kids, I'll get the money.
Baby. He'll pay.
Who's this? Who's here?
The comedic timing is crazy. The wig coming off.
Money, you hear me? Give me the fucking money. I'll give you.
Hello, Karen, slow down.
What happened?
Stay there, don't move. What happened? Karen, Jimmy. Today.
What happened to her?
What happened? You all right?
It was great for me that I've known all my life.
Oh?
What did?
He started to touch me, grab me.
Oh
I told
no.
him to stop. He didn't stop. I hit him back.
Oh, it's done for him.
Car.
It's done for him. Oh, that's the guy they saw at their vacation at the yacht or whatever they were on.
He pushed me out of the car.
Yeah, they about to mess you up all kind of ways.
You sure you're all right? Huh?
Touching her? Mm-mm.
Stuff together. Clean up.
That's a no-no. I'm with him on this one. With anything he about to do to him, I'm with him on this one.
Want some?
Oh!
Hey! What are you doing?
Touch her again, you're dead! Oh!
Don't shoot!
Bruh, your grandkids gonna have concussions after that.
Are you all right? Are you all right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I know there are women like my best friends who would have gotten out of there the minute their boyfriend gave them a gun to hide.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta admit the truth. It turned me on.
At least she's honest with it. I love that we're getting her narration. Because I'm sure this is the first time she saw what he was capable of. Putting a bloody gun in your girlfriend's hand is crazy. But from his POV, I guess I see what he's trying to... Obviously, he's trying to protect her. But golly. Again, I'm glad she's like self-aware. It's like anybody in their right mind would have been like, yep, I ain't doing this. But she said it turned her on, so she's done with this shit, I guess.
I gotta admit the truth. It turned me on.
I mean, seeing your man protect you after something like that.
Mazel tov.
Marriage. Uh-oh. It didn't look like all the family liked that too much.
Mother's gonna get a bottle of brioche. Why don't you?
Yes, he's settling down now, married. Pretty soon he'll have a nice
Family is always gonna have something to say, man.
The first time I was introduced to all of them at once, it was crazy. Lots of sons and nephews, and almost all of them were named Peter or Paul.
Peter or Paul.
I want you to meet Paulie Jr., my nephew.
There must have been 24 Peters and Pauls at the
It's a whole village.
to girls named Marie. And they named all their daughters Marie. By the time I finished meeting everybody, I thought I was drunk.
Oh? Wedding gift?
The
family, honey. So beautiful.
Straight cash.
Karen, here's a little something to help you get started, huh?
Straight cash. There's a long queue. Is that a tradition?
The bag. What?
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Yeah, bring me straight cash, cause freaking buying me stuff that I'll probably never use ever. Yeah, bring me straight cash. I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
The bag with all the envelopes.
Don't worry about that. Nobody's gonna steal that here.
I'm just worried because we're seeing all the good now. I know some bad is definitely gonna come later, so I'm just bracing myself too because of the lifestyle he lives, you know?
I know he doesn't come home at all. What kind of people are these? Do what can you do? He's not Jewish. Did you know what they were like?
Mom, shut the f up with your racist ass. Man, come on, man. Anytime someone hits you with these people, it's very telling. Sometimes they try to be careful and don't say it, but when they hit you with these people, like we got one. Come on. I mean, it would be different if she's talking about them being sketchy from how they move with the crime stuff, but it's like, obviously that one is justified, but just based on race, mom, go relax.
Keep out of it! You don't know how I feel!
You don't know where he is. You don't know who he's with.
He's with his friends!
Digest a decent meal in 6 weeks.
Dang. Why is dad catching strays?
Where were you? Why didn't you call? A married man does not stay out like this. Mom!
He said, I'm leaving.
What's wrong with you? Shut up. Not normal. She's right. What's wrong with...
I mean, regardless of how mom being racist or whatever, like, brings up some valid points, man. Hey, don't stay away from home just like without communicating, man. Even though you ain't doing nothing, don't let your people's mind wander. So she got some good points. Definitely shouldn't be out like this without communication, even though you ain't up to nothing, you know.
What's wrong with you?
This man is laughing.
Pulls out a gun, the gun goes off, some kid gets killed. He has a heart attack, she drops dead right on the spot. In the funeral parlor.
Oh, come on.
You know.
Reality setting in. Aw.
Talked about how rotten their kids were, but that the kids still didn't pay any attention. Could live like that. What would happen if you had to go to prison? Mickey said that
His husband went to the can. Get away from her, that's why.
Nobody goes to jail unless they want to. Themselves get caught. They don't have things organized.
Interesting.
after a while it got to be all normal. None of it
no.
seemed like crimes. It was more like Henry was enterprising and that he and the guys were making a few bucks hustling, while the other guys were sitting on the waiting for handout.
And that's such an interesting part of it too, because in the beginning when he was comparing the lives they live versus the live regular hardworking folk that are staying on the good side of the law, the difference between their lives, he said how normalized it is. So what she just expressed now is his constant reassurance also made her believe that this is just life, you know? And that's how you slowly get lost in the sauce, you know?
I mean, there were never any outsiders around. Absolutely never. Made everything seem all the more normal.
Hello.
Exactly. Oh.
Get a search warrant here for the premise. It's gonna take a while. We gotta go through everything.
No coffee?
No coffee, no. Thanks anyway.
Oh. Trouble.
I don't take the kitchen.
There was always a little harassment. They'd come in with their subpoenas and warrants and make me sign. But mostly they were just looking for a handout of
Oh, they got kids now.
at them and spit on the floor. She used to spit on her own floor. That never made any sense to me. Polite and call the lawyer.
She doesn't care. Wow, time skips.
Proud that I had the kind of husband who was willing to go out and risk his neck just to get us the little extras.
So normalized.
Wait a minute.
What?
I wanted to go shopping. Can I get some money?
How much do you need? Here. Oh, right.
Better give her the full stack.
Tall and handsome, rich and strong. Now that boy I love has come to me.
Oh, we're back to recent.
You ain't the way I thought it.
Present time. Since I was a kid, I always had a question about like criminals when I watch movies. With my little freaking 10-year-old brain, I always think, once they do the crime, once the robbers rob the bank and make that big score, why don't they just run off to somewhere and not do any crime anymore? Because while watching the movie, they'll commit the crime over and over and over again until they eventually get caught and lose everything. So I'm like, why don't they just take the score and just leave and just disappear? And then as I grew up, I figured out it's all about greed. You know, they want to maintain that lifestyle that comes with it for as long as they can. So never made sense to me, man. I mean, with how rich they are right now, they can just go away. But like you said, everything has been so normalized that this is their norm and they think it's gonna be their norm forever and they feel invincible.
I don't believe what I just heard. Hey, Spider, here. I got respect for this. It's good for you. Don't take no shit off nobody.
Uh-oh.
A minute, 40 tells him to go.
Definitely took that one personally. You know how fragile he is. You know how fragile he is. That boy ain't gonna survive. Very fragile man. It's like, yeah, go F yourself. You shot me in the foot. Yeah, but we know you're in trouble, Spider. You're in big trouble.
Good for you. Don't take no shit off nobody. What's the world coming to?
What did y'all freaking expect?
What's the world coming to?
What are you, stupid or what?
I don't know if you're kidding. What do you mean you're kidding? You're breaking my...
The guy?
He's dead. Good shot. Good shot.
Good shot.
Don't hang up on me. To you.
The mistress.
Can you hear me? Answer me! You are nothing but a whore! Mr. Superintendent! Sir, that you have a whore living in... He's my husband! Your own goddamn man!
Hello? Hello?
Karen.
When you come to this point. Oh my goodness. And I most definitely feel for her. But like, just to hold everyone accountable, you know, like, she knew this man was, she knew there was a big red flag, but she went into it. But I think she bit more than she could chew, because even during their wedding, I'm like, hey man, if it quacks like a duck, it's a freaking duck. Even though everything looked nice and sweet, I know one way or the other, some of his other attributes were gonna come out later, unfortunately. So like, I feel for her, but at the same time, it's like I'm guessing she hoped something like this wouldn't happen, but dog, when we're at this point, it's freaking sad. She's ready to blow his head. Like,
Karen, are you crazy?
I'm crazy enough to kill them both.
Karen, take it easy, okay?
Do you love her? Do you?
you better think about your answer, my boy.
I love you. You know I love you.
Of course he gonna say that.
Baby, don't.
But still, I couldn't hurt him. Could I hurt him? I couldn't even bring myself to leave him. The truth was that no matter how bad I felt, I was still very attracted to him. Why should I give him to someone else?
Oof.
Karen, just put it down. You know I love you. Don't you? You're all I want, Karen.
There's no going back from this. He's doing whatever he can to get that gun out of his face. Exactly.
Fucking crazy, Karen. Are you crazy?
Exactly.
Come home? I gotta come home! I should fucking kill you! Huh? Huh?
Girl, you should have popped him. Now there are kids involved too, so...
Sorry!
Don't be sorry, girl.
You want to get a drink?
No, this...
They know.
Karen came to the house. This is no good. You gotta straighten this thing out.
Gotta have calm now. She gets very excited.
She's wild. And you gotta take it easy. You got children.
Mm-hmm.
The two of them coming over the house every day, commiserating. The two of them. I can't have it. Can't do it.
Nobody says that you can't do what you want to do.
Yeah, do what you want to do. We all know that. I mean, this is what it is, okay? You have to do the right thing. You have to go home to the family, you understand?
And that's the thing about their whole, should I call it brotherhood? I doubt them telling him to go home is out of genuine concern for her. It's because she's wild. She might talk. She might, you know, she might snitch. She might the money, you know? Crazy. Making long-term decisions over temporary feelings. And that includes getting married too. Then again, like we've established, she knew what it was, but I'm not that guy who's gonna laugh at a woman's face and say, oh, you knew what was coming and now it's not working for you, you're complaining. Nah, It's like with all the things she explained about him, how charming he was, how, you know, some people are just good at making you overlook a lot of the BS. Because like she also talked about how everything got normalized for her over the years, you know, so definitely gave her that false sense of security, but like those ugliness would definitely come up eventually, and then you're just lost in the sauce and you got to deal with all the trouble on both sides too. So sad.
In prison, dinner was always a big thing, and then we had a meat or a fish. Wonderful system for doing the garlic. And he used to slice it so thin that it used to liquefy in the pan with just a little oil.
Wow.
Vinny was in charge of the tomato sauce.
Ah, there are kinds of meat in the meatballs. You've got beef and pork.
Now I'm hungry. Shit.
I felt he used too many onions, but...
Don't put too many onions in the sauce.
Of course, you get special treatments. That don't even look like a jail cell, dog. What the hell? That don't even look like a jail cell.
Prison,
Here's your lobster.
you get all those old movies with of guys behind.
Lobster?
And we own the joint.
Both batted them two son of a...
Wow.
Respect. People love one another. You left your doors open.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that bed.
I took care of them. Salami, prosciutto, a lot of...
Are you kidding me?
Sandwiches ain't kidding. Believe me. Johnny?
Dog. They got drugs?
Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, you're tired of losing.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, you're going for a walk in the park?
Okay, I'll catch you next week. Thanks.
There any more?
Nope, that's it.
Wow.
Miss Hill, come here.
Come on, Bill, stay right here.
Okay, go right up to the front.
I mean, I've always heard about like rich people and whatnot getting special treatment in jails. Seeing this, I think this is the first time I've ever seen. Well, I did watch I think it was Narcos. I think about Pablo Escobar on Netflix. Some of them dudes, their prison or their jail. I think it was Pablo himself. Like he built didn't he build like a whole resort? Wow.
Good, how are you?
Wow. Did
Her to visit you. Let her stay up all night.
Where am I? I'm in jail. Stop people from coming to see me.
Nothing for you every week.
Shh.
I'm sorry. Let her sneak this shit in.
Just stop it.
Do
Stop
it!
That's facts though. That's facts though. If your side piece coming to visit you, let her do it. Even in jail, bruh. Come on. Even in jail. Yeah.
You're making the money to mush. You hear me?
Good job being quiet. He didn't want to die.
Later in the afternoon to pick up a delivery, the money back.
Pay attention on the road.
When I finally got there at the hospital,
Jesus Christ, what happened to you?
get over here.
Doc, I'm fine. Let me check you out.
He's been drugged up.
Plan was to drop off my brother at the house and pick up Karen.
I think it's been following me all morning.
Nuts?
I'm telling you. The third time I seen it, I went to the hospital. I started
The feds are.
not to touch anything outside the house. Nothing, right?
Couldn't have gone to your mother's house. You had to come here.
I love her. Why not your mother?
Let's go shopping. Follow me around all morning. I'm fine.
I love how they're documenting the whole day.
Should bring him the helicopter.
Come on, let's go inside.
Who's to say Jimmy won't get rid of you?
Yeah, it's done.
I don't hear anything.
Come on, let's go back to You were paranoid? Karen, didn't I tell him he was paranoid?
Yeah.
Package ready for Lois to take on her trip. Home, and I had to get Lois ready for her trip.
All in a day.
Hey, you little hick, just make sure you do it. I mean what? Just do it. All of them. Every girl in my life. What do you say?
Whose fault is that?
After everything I told her, after all her yeah, even have the time and the flight number, thanks to her.
Hi, it's Lois.
She messed up, huh?
Forget your hat. What are you kidding me? Hat?
I need it. I gotta have it. It's my lucky hat. I never fly without.
Do you understand what we're involved in here?
A hat. I won't fly without it.
To take her home.
A hat?
All this is just looking like something is about to happen. Like impending doom. Like you can just feel it. Like something is about to happen.
Please, freeze! Don't you move, you blow your brains out. Shut the car off slowly.
Gotcha.
If they had been wise guys, I wouldn't have heard a thing. I would have been dead.
True. Where can you even hide it? Holy shit. Dog. That about to fall off.
All day I thought the guys in the helicopter were just local cops busting my balls over Lufthansa.
As the feds.
They've been on me a month.
Narcotics.
Each one of these counts life to life. New York State.
They got everybody.
Slap your head inside out. Jerry, what were you guys, grocery shopping?
Everything. Make a cake.
You got anything good in there or what?
Ain't no way this man about to.
I spoke to Jimmy. He just wants to know what's happening. He just wants to talk to you.
Outside, maybe even easier. They're all afraid I'm gonna rat them out. And finally got her mother to put her house up for my bail, and I was out. I remember I had this feeling I was gonna get killed right outside the...
For real.
See, Jimmy knew if Paulie found out he was in the drug deals with me, Paulie would have Jimmy whacked even before me.
Exactly.
I didn't feel safe until I got home. So now my plan was to stay alive long enough to sell off the dope that the cops never found and then disappear for a while until I can get things straightened out.
Karen!
She tossed it. She tossed it.
You what?
What was I supposed to do? They were all over.
That money, that's all we got. All the money that we had, Karen, I was dependent.
Boy, if they had found it, you won't be out right now. Shut up. What is up with... She did what you trained her to do, no? Oh, brother.
Oh my God!
No!
I can't help but just laugh. They're so miserable together.
You know, I can be trusted now, Paulie. I'm clean. On my kids, I'm clean.
You looked in my eyes, you like.
Mm-hmm.
You treated me like a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Paulie, after what you said, I couldn't come to you. You know, I was ashamed.
Oh, brother.
You know, I'm ashamed now. But I got nowhere else to go, Paulie. You're all I've got, and I really, really need your help. I really do.
That might work for your girls, but not for him.
Take this.
Was that a couple grand?
Now I gotta turn my back on you.
$3,200. That's what he gave me.
You took too much of that stuff. You're totally paranoid.
How's he doing? Busting his balls or what?
Sobered him up.
Good, good, very good.
Jimmy, man.
Listen, I got some beautiful Dior dresses. You want to have them? Pick out a few for yourself.
For my mom.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll go
take
for my
a
mom.
few. No, it's over here. It's in the store in the corner. It's swag, so I got it down the corner.
Ain't no way.
Okay? Go ahead, sweetheart. I'll see you.
Right.
All right? Don't forget. You got to call me.
Over here?
Right down there.
Ain't no way, Jimmy. Not her, Jim.
No. It's right on there. Right on the corner. Yeah, it's over there. Right there.
Girl, run. Run. These pieces of shit about to kill her. I ain't getting in there. Just go home. Mm-mm. Girl, just run. Outta girl.
No. Hey, go ahead. It's right in there.
My mom's watching the
right in the
kids. I gotta
store.
get home.
Good job. Good job, baby. They were about to pack her up. Smart girl. Smart girl. Only God knows what they would have done to her in there.
What happened?
I just got scared.
Yeah, y'all gotta leave.
Mary?
I just got scared and ran to...
And she doesn't have the mind to tell him.
Once, and I'm gonna tell you again, I don't want to go any place that's cold.
You really don't have a choice in that matter.
Ed, just no place cold, all right? Do that for me. I'm trying to...
Well, if he's legitimately bronchial, we'll take that into consideration.
Bronchial.
They're about to take to Alaska. They're about to take to the pole. They're about to take your ass to North Dakota. You said nowhere cold. Shit, boy. Who you playing?
Come on, you don't know anything. Don't give me the babe in the woods routine, Karen. And I've heard you on a telephone. Conversation after conversation, you're talking.
Oh, they got him. They got Jimmy.
He beats the case. He's a dead man. He knows it and you know it.
What about the kids?
That's
With
good.
School, what
They
happens
get
with
left
them?
back.
Mr. Man has made an appearance. Mr. Squidman, please do not mess up my microphone. Hello. Go join your brother on the couch, okay? Okay? I say hello to this Goodfellas people. Hello. Boy, you are strong. Alright. Got a couple more minutes for this movie. This man got fur everywhere. Oh, so they didn't just get Jimmy, they got everybody. Everybody and their mama.
My birth certificate and my arrest sheet. That's all you'd ever have to know I was alive.
Wow.
Yes. Could you please point him out to the members of the jury? Your Honor, please let the record reflect that Mr. Hill is...
Jimmy's face.
You also know a man by the name of Paul Cicero.
Yes.
Wow.
You point him out for the members of the jury. Your Honor, let the record reflect that Mr. Hill has identified the defendant, Paul
Paul's
Cicero.
face. He said he never wanted this.
The sharks to pay back the bookies. Broke, I would go out and rob some more. We paid off lawyers, we paid off judges.
He's spilling everything.
And that's the hardest part. Today, everything is different. There's no action. Can't even get decent food with marinara sauce, and I got egg noodles and ketchup. I'm an average nobody. Get to live the rest of my life like a schnook.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's like that was Paul's biggest fear. He said he didn't want to die in jail. He didn't want to die in prison. I know they're all crooks and stuff, but I feel bad for Paul because, like, Paul warned him. Paul, and even when he came back to Paul begging, like, Paul still gave him another chance. And then this, come on, dog. This movie, man. I mean, in a lot of ways, the movie does feel like a Tarantino film. I've seen so much Tarantino films that it kind of gives me that vibe. It's crazy thinking that, like, Jimmy almost got off without anything. Cause yes, you could say his big consequence that he's living with right now is having to live a regular life like the rest of us. But, like, even that regular life is still like an okay, good, freaking middle class life. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you got off easy, man. It's crazy how Karen got attracted to it, and how, like, it just took her from being an accessory to an accomplice to, like, cooking the thing herself. And this movie is a crazy ride. I love a lot of the one-shots. I loved a lot of the one-shots. Jimmy, man, De Niro played the hell out of Jimmy. And is it just greed, like him not wanting to pay everyone else and just whack them? Like, dog, I'm surprised he was even up for parole in 2004. Cause, like, dog, at this point, for all the shit you did, interesting. Tommy was a freaking train wreck. This man got already kissed his mom on the cheek, saying he's going to get made. Freaking got popped. Well, essence of the story: don't be a gangster, I guess. Let me hear your thoughts on this movie, guys. This was I sat through the whole thing on one sitting, which is incredible. I usually don't do that these days, but let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you on the other one. Peace.